Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Headlocks and Hot Packs, back at the table tonight. And we're still kind of alternating between modern and vintage products. It is a vintage product, as you can see tonight. We've got these packs of 1992 Donruss Triple Play. We previously did a full box of 93, so go onto the channel page and check that out in the playlist archives. But 92 Premier Edition, 15 cards per pack. No good rookies in here. There is only one rookie card in the whole set, as we check out the design on the packs here. And the rookie is a name that's not even worth mentioning, and I don't even remember who it is anyways, so nothing too crazy in here, as this pack gives me a bit of an issue, but picked these up at the LCS. Thought it would be fun to check these out in pack form rather than doing an entire box. Here's our little scratch-off game. You get one of those per pack. And here's a look at the design. I'm sure a lot of people remember these, at least the people that are my age, from when they were younger. Not a super desirable set as we take a look at the back. I always liked the little info blurbs on the back there, but mostly a Hall of Fame search here. Of course, Griffey is in this set, and going to be looking for Red Sox as well for those PCs. No good names so far until we hit this one here. Andre Dawson the Hawk, and then one for the Sox collection directly after that. But while there are not really any rookies in here, you can find inserts. There's Dion. He's not in the Hall of Fame, but I'll set him aside. Not in the Baseball Hall of Fame anyways. Awesome Action. Who is this? That is Glenn Braggs and Kurt Manwaring. I would have never picked those names out. Or maybe would have guessed Manwaring. And our final one in this first pack, Tim Burke. So, only one Hall of Famer in there. But, how many packs did we have here? I believe I had 8 or 10 packs. I've totally lost count already, forgot. But again, 15 cards per pack, and there's only one insert set that can be found. It's Gallery of Stars. And Griffey is in there as well. A lot of the names in there there's a Kirby Puckett, so a couple of Hall of Famers so far. But a lot of the names in the Gallery of Stars are not like really big names. There's a couple Hall of Famers in there. There's Canseco. But who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and find a Griffey of those if we find one at all. Pack number 2, a couple decent names, more so than the first one. I saw that M's logo and got a little excited, but it's Eric Hansen following up on George Brett there. That looks like, is that Gary Carter and Steve Finley? That's what it looks like. Indeed it is. Gary Carter and Steve Finley. Not sure who's taking out who there, as John Kruk finishes that one out. So this one's kind of similar to the last throwback video we did here at the table. 89 Topps Big, did a whole box of that, Series 3. Similar in the way that not super desirable. Shane Mack takes a ding there. And there's the San Diego Chicken. Not super desirable for collectors. You can usually find these for pretty cheap. There's a Biggio there. I picked these packs up for 50 cents a piece, which I want to say that might be right around what they went for back when they were first released. There is Cooper and Dawson again, going in reverse order, and then another Dion. And then that Cheeto Martinez there, that's the only rookie in the whole set, our first checklist. I only remembered it because he appeared. And then Cal Ripken Jr. What do we got here? Cal won his second MVP award in 1991. Mark Lewis, and there is Boggsy trying to block out the sun. I guess his shades were not doing the trick there, or giving him the full effect. Oh boy, fumble on the play. These packs are a little, they're not like sticky, but I don't know, kind of hard to describe them. It's not a lot of air in them to be able to pull them apart easily. There's Robbie Alomar, so finding a few Hall of Famers so far. Sabo, Another awesome action with Tony Fernandez. And then I'm not sure who that is sliding in. Is that Sandberg? Doesn't even name either of the guys on there. It's definitely Tony Fernandez, but I'm not sure if that's Sandberg or not. Kind of looks like Sandberg. There is Phil Plantier, notorious rookie bust, Ron Gant. A few Cubbies in this pack. Albert Bell, Sanders again, another George Brett, and then another awesome action. It looks like Devon White, and I'm not sure who that is at first base. Matt Marullo. I would have never ever pulled that name out. Didn't name who the Blue Jay was, but it does look like Devon White. Edgar Martinez and Gallery of Stars. We do have one, and it is not Griffey, but it's a PC item for me nonetheless. Frank Viola for the Boston Red Sox. These look identical to Diamond Kings, so not a lot of thought went into those. Let's see, I don't see if where are they? Oh, yeah, there's. So it does mention it here, but it doesn't give you odds on finding them. So who knows? Maybe we will find another one. That would be nice to find one of a bit better player than Viola, although that is a PC item. Like I said, there's Larry Walker. Still looking for Griffey. I don't have a bunch of packs here, but we're already seeing some repeats. There is Tim Raines, The Rock, not to be confused with the guy who raises his eyebrow. Awesome action Dawson, busting his bat into some firewood. Roberto Kelly, Ken Caminiti. There's another Robbie Alomar. Bunch of repeats, even though, again, I only had picked up like 8 or 9 packs here. There's that awesome action again, and another scratch off. I should have grabbed a coin just to scratch one of those off, just for the hell of it. But I'm not going to interrupt our opening just for that as we chug along here. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this rip. Thanks for tuning in tonight. If you are enjoying this one, another Dawson again, so a bunch of repeats, checklist. But if you're liking this one, make sure you hit that thumbs up, of course. Kevin Moss making a leaping grab. And then Tony Gwynn trying to make a leaping grab. That one looks a little bit out of reach for Mr. Gwynn. Of course, while we're on the subject, as always, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Another Edgar Martinez there. Next time we come to the table, we'll be staying on the baseball diamond, but we'll be jumping ahead a number of years. Robin Yount and new Hall of Famer Fred McGriff with a ding on the corner. Bit unfortunate, but not a ton of value to that, so I'm not super depressed about it. But again, next time we return to the table here, I believe that will be Sunday night. It's going to be a modern baseball product, so if you want to see what we'll be getting into, make sure you return for that. Another Chito Martinez rookie card, and another Gallery of Stars coming up. We'll save that one, see who it is. Eric Hansen again, another Carter and Finley. Again, I can't tell who's mowing over who, because if Finley was mowing over Carter, you would think he'd be hitting him from the front, so maybe he flipped up over the top. No idea. Lee Smith there, giving congrats to the boys. Second year Luis Gonzalez. And there is the Rocket. Bit off center there, but one I didn't have any of these Red Sox ones for my collection, so I'll take any. And here's our Gallery of Stars. Let's see if we can figure... Who is this? White Sox? Steve Sachs. I would have never guessed that. I saw White Sox, I would have thought maybe Frank Thomas. I believe he's in the Gallery of Stars set. But, so at least we found 2 of those, although unfortunately, again, neither were Hall of Famers, but I'll definitely take the Viola for the Sox collection. There's Finley sliding in again. Is he known for being an aggressive base runner? I don't recall. Ramon Martinez, there's that Glenn Braggs, awesome action. Little Hot Shots. Who is this? We saw these in 93 Triple Play as well. He is Andy Van Slyke. Yeah, I would have never ever figured that out. Mike Boddicker, Eric Anthony, Mr. Two First Names, Jefferson Morris Langston, George Bell. Another one for the Sox collection, Tony Pena. The one knee down stance, Glenn Davis, and another scratch as we hit our final pack. So thanks for sticking with us for this one. Again, modern baseball next time we come to the table here. And last pack, let's hope for a Griffey. Have not seen him in there. A bunch of Hall of Famers out of this set that we haven't seen from these packs. We'll take another member of the Sox. That is for sure. Darren Lewis, Tim Wallach, Greg Gagne, or is it Gagne? I don't remember. I think it's Gagne, not Greg Gagne, as in Vern Gagne's son. Another Mark Whitten, seen a bunch of that one. 3 or 4 of those. Tim Raines there, doing what he does best, running the bases. Edgar Martinez for the 3rd time, I believe. Back-to-back Martinez is there. Todd Hundley, and the last one, Greg Vaughn, up against the wall. So we struck out on Griffey, but did find these 2 Gallery of Stars, which I don't know if the odds, if that was like better than the odds there, because it didn't give us the odds on the back of the pack. But a bunch of Red Sox as well, and Hall of Famers to go along with those. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. But that's all we have for tonight. So for the 3rd time, here's your 3rd reminder. We got some modern baseball coming up next time we come to the table here. But of course, gonna be some more gaming and reactions in between, so don't miss out on any of that. That's it for tonight, though. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll catch up with you again in a couple of days. Have a good one.